In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Data East Edition Super Pocket from HyperMegaTech. Let's find out if this is the perfect way to take your classic Data East arcade titles on the go, and if it's the cheapest and most accessible way to enter into the Evercade landscape. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Michael B. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Data East Edition Super Pocket from HyperMegaTech. I want to say a huge thank you to HyperMegaTech, aka Evercade, for sending me out the Data East Super Pocket for the purpose of this review. So anyways, guys, let's take a look at this little handheld, find out if it's worth your hard-earned money, if the games list is up to your standards, whether or not the device actually performs well, and most importantly, will you have fun with it? So guys, here we have the Data East Super Pocket from HyperMegaTech. This little handheld features 18 classic arcade games, of course, including Burger Time, one of my personal favorite, Bad Dudes, and Joe and Mac. Obviously, the presentation that they do on these is superb. Evercade does such a great job with the presentation, with everything they do. They take what they have and make it look like $1,000,000. On the side, you get a little bit more look at the included games. On the back, they give you some instructions on basically what to do with the HyperMegaTech Super Pocket, all the different features that you're going to get into, as well as telling you it's compatible with Evercade carts. Other side, another look at the included games, and that is the packaging. Now guys, one thing I have learned from opening up my last HyperMegaTech Super Pocket is you're going to want to be extremely careful when opening this so you do not destroy the packaging. This is a very delicate piece, so we're going to be a little bit more careful than we were with the last one. With the last one, I completely tore it open trying to get it open here, and I did it again. There it is. So, I mean, this is really kept in there. Look, the one thing I will say, my problem with the packaging, this thing is in super tight, and it's almost impossible to get it out without ripping it open. Alright guys, so now that we have everything open and I've managed to destroy another box, let's show you everything that's included. First up, you're going to get your instruction manual. This actually tells you everything about using the Evercade and or HyperMegaTech, and it actually doubles as a cool poster showing you the other carts. I love that they do this. This is such a retro, old school video game move. Most video games, especially ones that came from publishers like Acclaim, had posters in there of their other available games. You're also getting a USB to USB-C charge cable. No power brick is included. So, you know, you will have to provide one of those yourself, but those are pretty easy to come by nowadays. And then last but not least, we do have our Data East Super Pocket. It's cool two-tone coloring. I think it just looks super fun. Anyways, more on that in just a minute. And of course, here is the Data East Super Pocket, guys. Like I mentioned in my last review for a Super Pocket, it is kind of frustrating how there's no screen cover included when they actually ship these out, because I always notice a lot of dust and little particles all over the screen, so a little piece of layer would have really helped there. I absolutely love the look of this, capturing that classic orange, like light orange yellow that you would see on Burger Time. And of course, the directional buttons feel good. All the buttons have a nice soft feel to them. Start, select, the mode button. There's also a right 2, right 1, left 2 buttons on the back. I don't think they're really going to come into play too much with the games included on this device, and like I mentioned, they can be a little awkward to use. More on that a little bit later. Here is your on-off button, your stereo speaker in, and there's your USB-C port for charging. It does feel really good in your hands, nice and comfortable, although a little bit small. There on the back, you've also got your volume toggle, and of course, you've got this faux cartridge slot that you can actually take out, and this is where you're going to put your Evercade cartridges in to actually play Evercade cartridges on this little handheld. Overall, a nice looking device, nice and sturdy. It's got a good weight, good feel to it. Let's charge this baby up, turn it on, and see how the games work. Okay guys, now we are good to go. Like I mentioned, the on-off button is on the bottom. We're gonna turn on the Evercade. You'll see the Blaze Entertainment screen come on. And then the Hyper Megatech will take a minute. Whoa, what a cool loading screen. Now you can hear the background music playing there, so I am going to turn down the volume like I showed you guys earlier, and it works easy enough, so the volume is there turned off now. Let's take a look at the included games. We've got B-Wings, Bad Dudes vs. Dragon Ninja, which is what most people will be playing here, Breakthrough, Burger Time, Burnin' Rubber, Chain Reaction, Crude Buster, that's another one I know pretty well, Edward Randy, how about that? At Games Legends Ultimate fans know that one. We got Gate of Doom, Joe and Mac Returns, Joe and Mac Caveman Ninja, Karate Champ. I wonder how that's going to work on the device. Lock and Chase, Peter Pepper's Ice Cream Factory, Spin Master, Super Burger Time, Tumble Pop, Wizard of Fire Dark Seal 2, and then we're back to the beginning. So that is the included games. So you can press your option menu at any time. That'll let you switch back and forth between the included Data East games, Evercade, and then you can also go down to your settings options. You can choose what you want to do with display, pixel perfect, full screen, subtle scan lines, strong scan lines. So let's go back there. You can adjust your sound, language, difficulty, legal and supports, and credits, and that's everything in the settings menu. The screen, albeit small, is very nice. It's got a very sharp picture, clear graphics, vibrant colors. I've got to say, it's pretty good. The only downside, of course, is the screen size. When you're playing games like Burger Time, it's going to be a little hard to judge when to go up and down a ladder, but other than that, the screen is actually really impressive on the Super Pocket. So like I mentioned, the buttons and D-pad do feel very good. I'm not noticing any significant input delay from pressing the buttons, from seeing it actually happen on screen. There's no missed inputs from the D-pad. Otherwise, this is a pretty enjoyable gaming experience. Now, while you're in-game at any time, you can hit the menu button there, which will give you options to create a save state, load a save state, check your controls and change those. You can also update your display like you can do in the main settings menu, reset the game to go back to the beginning, and also quit, which is what we're going to do now, and choose another game. Let's play something that I think everybody wants to see, the title game that's included. No, I'm not talking about Burger Time, I'm talking about Bad Dudes. So the games themselves are a bit of a mixed bag because you've got amazing games like Bad Dudes there, which is obviously one of the greatest arcade beat-em-ups of all time, never mind what P-Dubs tries to tell you. But then you've got some other games that are a little bit lower on the totem pole, which is what we see from Evercade, whether it be their cartridge collections or their handheld devices. So another included game is Edward Randy. I know a lot of people are very fond of this one, and it was included on every At Games Legends Ultimate. I've played it a couple times myself. It's not necessarily one of my favorites. I would rate it in the lower tier Data East arcade games, but that doesn't mean it's not fun and not a good inclusion on this handheld. Now, if you absolutely love the look of the Data East Super Pocket Hyper Megatech, but you don't necessarily think there's enough games on it, this is one of the great things about the Super Pocket, is it is the cheapest way to enter into the Evercade landscape, as you can remove this faux cartridge slot in the back, put in one of your other Evercade games. Here we have Windjammers and Karnoff, which we'll take out of the package there, slide it into the console, then we turn it on. Once the console turns on, you're going to press the menu button, and then you're going to go down to the Evercade slot and press A to unlock the games that are included on the cartridge. Here we have Karnoff, and we also have Roga Armor Force, Vapor Trail, and Windjammers. Windjammers being probably the most popular game on this cartridge, so we can load it up. It takes a couple minutes to get into it. Even though this isn't a CD technology, it is weird how it still loads, right? But anyways, now we are able to play Windjammers on our Data East Super Pocket Edition, and unlike other Evercade handhelds, it's in the correct 4:3 aspect ratio. And as you can see from my gameplay, I still suck at Windjammers. That should be no surprise to anybody, but the game plays like it should. No issues, plays just as well as it does on other Evercade devices. So I think you guys are really going to dig the ability to get into some of these other awesome Evercade games from playing on your Evercade or HyperMegaTech Super Pocket. So anyways, guys, that's my look at the Data East Super Pocket from HyperMegaTech, aka Evercade. And for its purchase price, I think you're getting a lot of value here. Not only is it an entryway into the Evercade landscape at a very affordable price, but you're also getting a lot of included value right here in the handheld itself with the 18 included arcade games. Now, is arcade games using a joypad and buttons the best way to play them? I'm not 100% sure, but it could work for some people looking to play these games on the go. The device itself has great sound, the screen is great, and the included games go from really good to maybe not so good, but there's a little something for everything there. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of the Data East Super Pocket from Evercade? Is this something you're interested in? Are you looking to possibly pick one of these up? Are you a collector of the Evercade Super Pockets? And if so, what intrigues you to actually collect them? Anyways, guys, thank you so very much for watching. This is Michael B. the Game Genie. I'll talk to you next time.